Hi, Tian here, and together with me is Nicole Chen. She's one of the top female DJs in Asia. So, hey, Nicole, you have been doing quite a number of things successfully, and you even have your restaurants and many other businesses, right? How do you get started in this?
Okay, actually I was DJing for almost 9 to 10 years already, and I felt like DJing is just something that I've so-called like done it already, and it's been a while. So of course I have to build my next phase in life. Everyone has a next phase in life, so I'm just kind of preparing for my next 10 years. Where I am today, actually it was quite interesting. When I was already 12 years old taking for PSLE, I kind of like foresee where I was in 5 years and 10 years. So I kind of like strategize what awards I would win. Like I won the Miss Earth pageant. I was actually doing modeling first. Then I went to several pageants. I came in second or third, and only then I won the pageant for Miss Earth Singapore. And after that Miss Earth, I was actually training to be acting or singing. I didn't really went into DJing, but I kind of secretly learned DJing. Yeah, then so happened, everything just escalated so fast that I didn't even notice where I was. So I was just non-stop working and working. And then only the past 1 or 2 years, I had a bit of time to relax, but I was a bit sick because maybe due to my traveling and everything and the lifestyle. So I wanted to change and then start dabbling into other businesses.
Wow, so since young, you're already doing things that most people were not doing, especially like who would ever think that a DJ can be a female person? So how do you work and behave in a way that is different from what everyone else would think? How do you do that?
For me, I feel that branding is very important. And then like you have to be distinct and different from most people. Like, yes, we came up, I was actually the first few female that actually went international. So within my second month of my job, actually I just DJed in a bar in Singapore. It was a Japanese bar. And then after that, the next month, I got scouted by the boss, and the boss said, hey Nicole, do you want to play in A971? I always remember, in Roppongi, Tokyo. Then I was like, oh, okay, why not? Then I was like, boom, I went there. And then after that, I get spotted really fast. Then I began to play in Phuket. I opened for Steve Aoki. I went on, I opened for Paris Hilton, Benny Benassi. It just went and escalated. And then I did Ultra Korea, Ultra Japan, and so on and so forth. So it's just my DJing just went on and went on really fast. But then I feel that DJing is just like every other job. It's like being a doctor, a lawyer. What's next? If you're a doctor, you want to own a hospital, right? After owning a hospital, what's next? So we all have to plan in life. That's what I feel.
So how do you think, how important is having a strong social media account? How does it help you in your work?
Actually, yeah, having a strong social media account is very important because it shows that your fans or people do appreciate what you're doing, and then it actually is really it feels happy, you know, like people do want to watch a show. I have fans from different countries, even countries that I never heard of. They will say, hey Nicole, are you coming to this so-and-so country? Even I had a request from Bhutan. You know, I just recently played in Nepal. When I played in Nepal, my own friends asked, is there a club in Nepal? I'm like, of course, the club is bigger than Singapore, you know, I want to say that.
It's not just temples, right?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, okay. So actually they're of course building and all that. So a lot of us, so-called, they think that the other side of the world or like different, they don't have clubs, they don't have people that enjoy. But actually there are people who enjoy parties and, you know, just being happy,
Yeah, so the thing is, like we can see that from you, since young, you're always doing things that is different from people. And we heard that it's important for you to have your own personal brand. Especially that nowadays people want to look at it from your social media account. And I do agree that to a certain level, yes, if you only look at social media, that might be superficial. But the thing is, because people's attention span is so short, they don't have time to study your life. So the fastest way is to go to your Facebook and account and Instagram and see what you do. And sometimes when I try to share with business people, they say, hey, you need to build up your social media account. And they might not understand. They'll say, social media is for kids. It's not important at all. What do you think about it?
Actually, yeah, the first thing any business would want to is actually kind of the most important thing. Okay, maybe I just tell you a joke. Like I was just going out or even an event and all that. So somebody asked, hi, can I have your name card? Then I kind of like, okay, I was not in the mood, or was being cocky, or was being like a bit bitchy. I don't know, but I was just not in the mood to entertain him. I just blurted it out, just Google me. It was like, whoa, when my friends heard that, they were like, and then he really did Google me. After that, he went away, then come back 10, 15 minutes later, talk about everything. I was like, oh my God, he did a research. I thought he would be put off, but so that is, I'm just trying to say it's a branding thing. It helps on personal level, but also it's important because if you're a client, like, okay, let's say maybe you're a big client or whatever, you need an influencer or you need somebody to promote your business. So let's say, okay, I'm a DJ. Maybe you're selling alcohol or you're selling maybe even clothes, like lighted up clothes for events. Who do you find? You of course find a targeted person, like maybe a DJ, and then what does she do and all that. But there are different types of DJ. There's also DJs who spin for luxury, masses and all that. So all these DJs are being categorized in different areas. For me, I would like to say like I'm more towards more like, okay, of course, luxury, masses and all that, but I like private parties, so I cater to a different kind of group. But that's my lifestyle. I'm not creating something that I perceive and it's not real. So then different audience can come.
That is about the fact that you want to be able to do what you are doing. And is it also because like you didn't really like to be told by other people what to do? Is this part of your character?
Okay, actually, yeah, okay, not exactly, but I did work for my dad for 2 months. Okay, I don't know whether I should tell this story, but I think since we are talking, I think it'll be kind of funny. So I worked for my dad for 2 months in this magazine company. My job was sales. I was supposed to sell advertising spaces. So he taught me the basic. I went for his course, I listened, and then I came in within 1 month. I sold the front, I sold like, the main section of the advertising, front and back cover, advertising, and I sold it for 1 year. I got sales of 100,000 for my dad. Then I came back like being very, again, like, successful, right? Then I kind of told my dad this. I said, Papa, what are all these people doing? They didn't even bring you sales. You should just fire all of them. See, I'm so good. Yeah, okay, I was being really like proud. I'm like, if I can do it, what more? Because I just graduated and then I'm like, this is so simple. I say, what are your salespeople doing? So my dad said, if I fire everybody, then who's gonna do the job? Is it you? Then I was like, no. Then he was like, then keep quiet and just do sales. Because actually it's all teamwork. But then that's why I grew up. Then after that, I was like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Then I just started my journey on my life. I was like, oh, if I can bring in sales, I can do myself. But which is kind of true. Like right now, I'm only just in a stable job, just doing DJing, but it's not scalable. If I'm not there for another job, I won't earn money, right? So that's why I wanted to venture into other things is I really want to rest. I think I've kind of built up my credibility in where my field is, and I think I can go on further to something that is scalable.
Yep. So that is a very important point about scalability. And what we have observed is nowadays a lot of influencers is like they promote other people's products and services, and some months if they got a lot of jobs, then they make good money that month. But what if that month there is no job and then they don't make any money? They cannot maintain their lifestyle, and it can be pretty stressful to be an influencer as well. Do you think how can influencers overcome this challenge and issue?
So I feel like, even for myself, because there are some times where there's no jobs DJing. It's just like peak period or no peak period. It's just that, and then suddenly all of a sudden you have jobs crazy, like towards the end of the year, it's like non-stop working. So how I feel is like, you not only have one income, you definitely need to have multiple streams, which everyone knows about this. But having the multiple streams is how you build it. It's not easy, you know. You may say, oh, it's so easy, I can sell things online and all that, but really, is there a system? A system is very crucial. That's what I feel, yeah.
So that means that you don't have to always just exchange your time for money. Means a system where it continues to make money for you even when you are not spending your own time, right? What do influencers love? They love to travel, they love to have fun, they love to see the world. Isn't it great if while they're doing that, they're still making money at the same time? So what we do is actually we encourage influencers to not just promote other people's products and services, but to have your own products and services. Right? Do you agree with that?
Yes, I think creating your own products, services is very crucial, and therefore it will help you not only when you're sleeping, earning money. That's what we all want. Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that we do in KOLI is we actually train influencers to have their own products and services and to help them to be better marketers of their own products and services. So they can make money themselves promoting what they really truly believe in, and they don't have to sell themselves short having to promote products and services that they don't believe in, that belongs to other people just because they need the money. Because to an influencer, the most important asset they have is the trust of their followers. If they have the trust of the followers will do anything that the influencers say. That's why they are called influencers, because of the people that they influence on a consistent basis. So what do you think about trust and relationship with your followers? How important is that relationship?
Yes, that's why sometimes, like, if there are some products where they really pay good money, but I feel that it's not right for my audiences, I would not take it actually. And then, yeah, because these people actually follow you for years.
Yes.
I have people who have like come out, hey, I've been following you since I was very young. You know, like they didn't even go like partying. That means they were like 10. And then now they're like 18. They come up to me, I know you. I was like, huh? Who are you? You know, I was like, I saw you. Like, you know, so really, so whatever I do now is actually little kids or people are actually looking up. So I feel that I have something that I have to do and not, you know, just corrupt the minds of the young, but to influence. Good influencing is very important, I feel.
It takes 3 years to build a good reputation, but it just takes 3 minutes to destroy one.
Yes.
So just one wrong product recommendation, right? You could destroy your effort, many years of effort of building the influencer up. True. So that relationship has to be above everything else, right? You can make money for a short while, but that damages your long-term relationship and your future business. So always think long-term. Is that right?
Yes.
So, and in KOLI, what we do as well is we help influencers to get matched with other brands and companies so that they can partner and they can collaborate together and they can be more effective at helping one another to create a win-win situation. What do you think of a platform like that?
I think it's very good because I honestly very tired of negotiating with them. Yeah, it's like they'll go back and forth, or sometimes they'll even email you, then suddenly disappear, then out of nowhere say, oh, I need you now, you know, even for DJing or anything. But there are, of course, there are clients that straight away tell you what to do, but if there was a platform that can do it, it'd be good. Yeah, usually we put it to our agents, but sometimes our agents are also busy. But sometimes it's good to see it for ourselves also, you know, because you never know, some people mark down, or don't even give you, like maybe some people can say, hey, I'm going invite you for this event, but then they're behind, you know, taking your money. But I'm not going to say that, but if I have a platform that can monitor and then I can watch it, it'll be better. Yeah. Meaning
there are agencies which can result in higher cost of collaboration, and if the influencers and the brands could get in touch directly and done deal directly, then that might have saved a lot of wastage on both sides.
Yes.
Well, agents are important and good, okay, but not all agents and all agencies are important and good. So this is a platform that can help people to save time and save money and get work done more effectively.
Yes.
That is what our vision is, right? To build the world's largest community of influencers and help them to become more successful. So you are like been a long-time influencer. You've seen a lot of these things from we first started, okay, until now. What do you think it will happen in the next 5 to 10 years in this industry?
I feel in future, I don't think all this like so-called social media will be there. It will be definitely into AI already. Means when you put out a phone or even something, you want something, you click it and then maybe it shows the whole movement. I've been seeing something about like fashion or something. They already done AI and everything. You can straight away buy things faster and all that. So maybe taking photos is not the next thing. Maybe you need to be a holographic person already in future. It means not only yourself here, like maybe I'm talking and I can be talking to everyone there. So I won't be physically around or something like that. I don't know, but of course there will be future thing. But I've been hearing something like maybe DJing. I'm supposed to DJ at one event here, but then I have a holographic thing there. Yeah, you might not be even a real human being next time. It's just all.
Yeah, that Tony Robbins does that. He has a large conference hall filled with thousands of people, and he appears in hologram.
Really? Oh, see, it's there already. It's coming. Okay.
So what, will influencers disappear? Will this job role be removed?
No, it will be still there, but it's just that you see more of us everywhere. It's gonna be boom. I don't know. That's what I think.
So it's like if Naruto, right? Kage Bunshin, right? Where one Naruto can become 100 Naruto. So one influencer can become 100 influencer, and they are not just online, but they also appear offline as well.
Yes.
So it sounds like the impact of the influencer will become even more and greater.
Yeah, and you can probably even feel and touch, hear them, and it feels so real. Maybe like I'm even talking to you, but it might not be real you.
How does it feel like touching a hologram?
I don't know, I haven't tried it.
Because now being an influencer, it sounds like a very, very glamorous thing, right? Children, wow, they grow up dreaming to become like famous, like celebrity, like an influencer, a YouTuber. So there's going to be a lot more competition in the future.
Yes.
More people want to be influencers, and everyone is going to up their game. How do you think when that happens, how can you still be on top of your game? And how can a new influencer try to come in and be successful?
Yeah, actually I also have been studying things like if I came into TikTok later. My sister came in first, so now she has, higher followers. But I was studying all of them. Actually, I did a research for 1 or 2 days, and I found out something to be different is, yes, everyone has their own niche. Like some people are good at talking, like mimicking. Some people are good at dancing, changing. Some people are good at editing and all that. But I found out something which I'm not going to say what I'm good at now, that you have to find your niche and have to be very different from all of them. If that person is doing already, you don't copy, because people will be like, oh, you're kind of copying the same thing. But you can probably kind of take it, like TikTok in China, some people are not doing in Southeast Asia. You can so-called copy it a bit, but change it to your surroundings. Yeah, then you can kind of be like the next influencer and all that. You really need a niche, and branding is very important, I feel. Unique selling point.
You have to be different and
very different, which is very hard. You have to find that niche. Yeah, takes time.
I heard Marshall Turber once say this: is that it is different is not always better, but better is always different. So how do we know when we are truly different in a way that is good and not different in a way that is weird? Like, okay, for example, like let's say, oh, this influencer is good at singing. How to be different in singing?
Can. Yeah. There are some people who are just really good at singing, but maybe for one part of the song, you can hit it in a pitch that none of them hit it. Then that's your selling point. Maybe this song is R&B and all that, but then suddenly you change it to opera, and you sing it in an opera way. Nobody had done that before. Or like opera, you rap it and then you sing an opera, so you can mix and match. So that I've noticed some people for dancing part, they've done it kind of like that. Singing, I didn't really see much on TikTok and all that, but it's about thinking out of the box, like what our teacher taught us when we were younger.
So just doing something that not many people are doing.
Yep.
Right? There's this book called the book Less Traveled. That's a very good book, a classic book about how we can do things differently from people so that you end up having a different result in your life. Right? If we do the same as what everybody else, at the most we are only going to be their number 2. We cannot be number one. If you look at all the most famous celebrities out there, they have arrived where they are is because of how they were different from the other famous celebrities of their era. You look at Michael Jackson, you look at Psy, right, from the Gangnam Style guy, or even the guy who sang the Apple Pen. For their era, it's like no one was doing like that. No one was dancing like MJ. No one was dancing to funny tunes like Psy. But they became the hottest celebrities of their era because they were original. They dared to do different things. They dare to do something that people have not done before. That requires courage. But as of now, even for example in Singapore, we are taught to play it safe, right? Go to a good government school, study 6 years primary, 4 years secondary, 2 years, 3 years in college, and then go university, get a safe, secure job, make money, get pay raise, contribute CPF, get married, buy HDB flat, buy car, how it works.
Yes.
So how can we still be creative and think out of the box and try new things and get different results?
Actually, you still can do all of this, but maybe like those social media and all this, you do it part-time first. You need to get your audiences out. And yeah, I see little kids actually on TikTok, very funny, and he already has like 3,000 to 5,000 followers. He's just doing it. But of course, the parents are the one who actually encourage him. If the parents go to him, hey, go study and all that, no. But maybe the parents themselves also can give them like say, okay, if you do well, 10 minutes you can rest. I have noticed people doing it. I actually also noticed the helpers in Singapore doing TikTok. And some of them are famous. And I think actually all this social media help in people's life, because you never know, some people might be suffering from depression and all that. They might be really sad. I saw a video like this, like helper was actually sleeping on the floor, but yet she was playing this thing with the owner, and it's like the older people. So all this system would kind of actually indirectly help people. I don't know, it's a therapeutic thing. So I don't know, this is a different topic, but yeah.
Survey shows that an average person that go to TikTok, a new user, will spend 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I spent like almost 4 hours last night. It was really funny. I searched everywhere from India, China, Philippines, everything. Everyone was very different. Yeah.
Spent 4 hours last night on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, I spent 8 hours preparing for today's interview and lesson.
Because I'm gonna do a video later where I'm gonna fly like. So I had to study how everyone did it. So I need to see all the best videos. So like, okay, everyone has done it before already, but then what you can do it different. Then I found out how I could do it different. I kind of like search individual high videos and their retention rate.
I recently created a TikTok account. I had like 1 follower or 2 follower at the most, and all my videos have got like 10 to 20 views. My first 10 videos or something is like that. Like totally pathetic. Like don't know how to grow my TikTok at all.
Yeah.
And so one day, I just finished a lesson I was teaching in Vũng Tàu in Vietnam, 2 hours away from Ho Chi Minh City. So my translator just drank a can of beer, and I don't know what we were talking about. We just had a crazy idea that I want to just see how high I can kick. Okay, so he held a can, and because he's a tall guy, right? So I had to kick the can off his hand. So it was a very short 15-second video and put it on TikTok, and to my surprise, within 20 hours, I had like 20 over 1,000 views.
Wow.
That is like compared to 20 for the past 10 videos.
Yeah, so it's creating a content that is different.
It's creating content different, wacky. Sometimes it's just being spontaneous and letting your creativity guide you. And sometimes people feel that if they make a few videos or they make a few posts and nobody like, nobody comment, and then they stop. They say, oh, I'm not an influencer, this is not for me. I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not funny enough, I'm not talented enough. But if they were to just continue doing what they believe, not worry so much, just consistently put up new content, and suddenly you might just hit one day, right? What do you think about that? Yeah. Isn't that how people create viral videos? It's not like the first video suddenly became viral. It's like they've created many, hundreds maybe, and suddenly one got very, very famous.
Yeah, it's all about creating something and never give up. I feel like in your life, never give up, just persevere. For me, I even like DJed for almost 9 years. I didn't like, oh, I want to be a cook now, I want to be something else. You know, I still continue, and I am still DJing, but I'm just opening my doors to other possibilities, and I'm growing myself. Like right now, I'm actually going to videos which I kind of like. I'm growing myself to be a very good video editor. I like editing actually. I feel I can go hours editing. Yeah, so maybe that might be my next career path also. So, but I will still continue DJing, but still continue learning new tricks, new works.
So never stop learning and keep trying new things. And don't give up. Don't ever give up. It helps not just as an influencer, but
in life.
In life, any goals that you set, as long as you don't give up. Whether is it to lose 10 kilograms, whether is it to make $1 million, or whether it is to get your first 10,000 followers, just never give up. That's great. This has been a very helpful interview. Any last word and comment for our viewers? Many of them are influencers or aspiring influencers.
Actually, do things that make you happy. Yes, it's difficult, but just try. That's for me. Being happy.
Do things that make you happy.
Yeah, because with that happiness, it's more fulfilling than doing things that are not.
Because most people just do things to make money.
Yeah.
Most people don't do things that makes them happy.
Yeah, and then you become a zombie, then you don't know, you get lost in life.
So don't be a zombie and get lost in life.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nicole, for this interview. Okay, so you can follow her on her social media accounts, on her Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much, Nicole.
So much.
All right. See you guys.
See you.